Hello everyone, I am here. I am back now. Ha. Nasib baik dia berhenti dekat R form. Okay, are you guys here? Can you see the screen? Can you see the screen? Can you listen to me? Okay guys, you have to write down in the chat box there. Hello. Can you hear me? Yes, Miss. Blur-blur tak? Kenapa Miss nampak screen dia macam blur-blur? Oh, ni sebab boleh sudah. Okay. Ya Allah, nasib baik dia berhenti dekat R form. Bukan tengah-tengah jalan saya mengajar. Boleh Semua boleh dengar? Ooh, I can see Evelyn is chatting here. Leo, Syuhada. Nama yang saya jarang nampak. Come on, every one of you. Yes, please do chat with me there. It's very good for me. Please, at least you can do is chat with me over here, alright? Okay, now let's proceed. Sebelum dia pengsan lagi nanti kan. Penat sangat kot benda ni. Okay, so now step 1, again I repeat R form, let this 3 cos theta minus 4 sin theta, whatever question here, dia memang minta express dulu. Express this thing in the form of R form. So in the form of R form bermaksud just write it down, just follow it. R cos theta plus alpha, and you salin sahaja, and then this part here is where you will use double angle formula. Use compound angle. Use compound angle formula. And you remember I sing that song, cos, sin, okay? So how you remember this formula, cos, sin. It's not that hard, isn't it? And then you put theta alpha. And then kalau sini plus, sini mesti minus. Okay, so here goes minus. And then you expand it, you will get r cos theta, cos alpha minus r sin theta, sin alpha. Darab masuk sahaja. Okay, darab masuk, and there we go with the second step. Second step is to compare. Compare the coefficient of cos theta and sin theta. Coefficient yang ini. Cos theta with the cos theta. Sin theta with the sin theta. Okay, compare it and you will get you will get 3 is equals to R cos alpha. Ataupun saya lebih nak menulis, saya rasa saya suka tulis dulu yang R kot, R di depan. R cos alpha is equals to 3. This will be our first equation. Second equation is R sin alpha is equals to 4. This will be our second equation. How do I know it? I cut this. This is the first term. Okay, this is the first term. Therefore, tinggallah R cos alpha equals to 3. First of all, you got to make sure that this is minus. Baru boleh compare. Okay, this thing, maybe I should copy lah. I should duplicate it. Baru senang nampak kan? So I just want you to realize that we are trying to compare the first term with the first term and the second term with the second term. I hope you realize that what I'm doing here. Okay, so yang ini akan di-cut lah. The first term, compare with the first term, akan di-cut cos theta tu, tinggallah R cos alpha. R cos alpha equals to 3. This is our first equation. While the second equation is cut the sin theta. You akan dapat R sin alpha equals to 4. Negative tu tak perlu masuk, tak perlu bawa apa-apa pun sebab both of them are minus. So nothing affect them. Okay, nothing is affecting them. Alright. So you get both equation. You mesti ada dua. Mesti ada dua, wajib. Okay. And then barulah kita boleh pergi ke third step. Third step is to find alpha. To find alpha is very easy. It is just equation 2 divided by equation 1. Just divide it and you will get R sin alpha over R cos alpha. Saya paling suka R form sebab seronok buat. 4 over 3. And then R cut tinggallah tangent alpha. Sine of cos is tangent alpha is equals to 4 over 3. Therefore, alpha is shift tan, is inverse of tan, 4 over 3. Therefore, your alpha is equal to 43.13. 43.13. So in this case, saya ambil 43.13. You nak tulis 43.1 pun diterima juga. Tak ada salahnya. And then, next step. Okay, kita dah cari. Oh, kena check kot. Kena check sini. Dia kata our acute angle must be less than 90 degree. Acute angle. This is acute angle. So, ngam lah. Betul lah. 53.13 is less than 90 degree. Ngam. And then, step number 4 is to find apa pula? Kita dah cari alpha, kita nak cari R pula. So, untuk cari R, very easy. Equation 1 squared plus equation 2 squared. We are going to plus both equation, but we have to square it. Okay? We have to square it, maksudnya macam ni. Maksudnya macam ni. R squared cos squared alpha plus R squared sin squared alpha is equals to 3 squared plus 4 squared. That is how you do it. Itulah yang dimaksudkan dengan equation 1. Equation 1, squarekan dia. Squarekan. Squared. Okay, tambahkan dengan equation 2, squared. That's it. This is what I got. Okay, and then I factorize it. Cos squared alpha kan. Cos squared alpha plus sin squared alpha is equals to 6. 9 plus 16 is 25. Therefore, you know that this trig identity, cos squared plus sin squared is equals to 1. This is trig identities. Okay, this is trig identities adalah formula. You know that already. And therefore, your R squared is equals to 25. And then your R is 5. Kenapa you ambil 5 sahaja? Sebab dia yang kata since R must be positive. Dia yang kata dalam soalan R is positive. Therefore we just follow the question. Follow the question sahaja. And so the final conclusion, which is step 5. So step 5 adalah conclusion. Write it down. Conclusion ni wajib sebab dia markah. Dan dia markah yang perlu dituliskan bersama soalannya semula. Yang you dah let ni tadi, you copy je. You duplicate. Yang you dah let tadi, you copy. And maybe I should delete this. Ni saya nak buang ni. Saya buang ni. Saya delete ni. Kotak-kotak ni buang. And then apa yang saya perlu cari adalah saya dah cari apa? Saya dah cari my R and also my alpha. So this is the purpose of conclusion. This is the purpose of writing conclusion. You mesti tulis soalan balik because dia yang kata express. Dia yang suruh kita express these things in terms of R form. Therefore we gotta write whatever soalan kita yang diberi pada kita dekat sini. You gotta write that question back dalam conclusion. Kena tulis balik. And then equal to whatever value that you have R and whatever value that you got alpha. So in this case, I delete my R, I write down 5. I delete my alpha. I put my alpha is 53.13. Ta-da! So that is my expression yang telah ditukarkan daripada ini kepada R form. This is what we call as R form. Okay. Dalam bentuk R form ni lah yang senang untuk buat calculation. Untuk cari theta, yang ni lah. Ini yang dinamakan sebagai R form yang memudahkan kita mencari jawapan seterusnya. Okay, so this R form method is just literally to ask us to find of R and the value of alpha. Itu sahaja. Okay, sebab R form ni sangat menarik untuk mencari jawapan theta. Okay, so now I'll show you the second example. So the second example here, I already written it for you. Okay, saya dah tulis pun untuk kamu. And dekat sini soalan nombor 2 ni ada extra soalan. Okay, extra ni mana? Extra ni di sini. Hence solve the equation. If you realize this equation ni is equal to 1. This is the expression, right? This is the same thing, right? They are the same thing, literally the same. But the thing is, they ask you to solve equal it to 1. And so, bila dia equal to 1, meaning dia nak cari value of theta. Itu nanti saya masuk. So, saya explain dulu lagi sekali macam mana nak express this thing in the form of R. So, this is given to you. So, first of all, step 1, let. Okay, tadi saya dah bagi tahu kalau sini cos, sorry. Kalau depan dia cos, R form dia juga cos. Tetapi kamu kena double check kalau sini plus, sini mesti minus. Okay, that is how you figure out if the R form is not given to you. Kalau dia tak beri, tapi usually dia akan bagi. And so you apply the compound angle here. This is the compound angle. So cos, sin. So kalau kat sini negative, sini positive. And then darab masuk, very easy, darab masuk you dapat ni. And then you compare lah. Cut the cos theta and you akan dapat R cos alpha equals to 2. This is the first equation. Cut the sin theta. You will get R sin alpha is equals to 3 over here. This is your second equation. And then, third step, to find alpha, equation 2 must be divided by equation 1. Sebab kita nak berjumpa. Sebab itulah sin kena bahagi cos. sebab kita nak berjumpa dengan tan. Tan alpha is equals to 3/2. And so your alpha is equals to 56.31. The thing is, you kena hati-hati. Soalan dia kata theta must be in radian. Kat sini ramai kita semualah tertinggal. In fact, dia dah tulis dah kat sini, in radian. Dia baik hati, dia tulis lah. Kalau dia tak baik hati, memang kita kena faham-faham sendiri. Okay, so now saya dah prepare jawapan saya dalam bentuk rad. Sama ada in terms of pi ataupun dalam bentuk nombor terus. Okay, saya dah darabkan pi terus. Both of them is just okay. Let it be. Now cari dulu R sebelum buat conclusion. Okay, the most important thing about R form is finding the alpha and finding the R. So you know how to find R dah. You cari. Okay, first equation square it plus second equation square it, and you get this, and you get this, and you get R squared is equals to 13. Therefore, R is equals to square root 13. Tapi positif sahaja sebab dia yang minta. Memang R always positive. Dia yang akan minta begitu. R is always positive. Therefore, we only take the positive. And so the final conclusion is write it down from the one that you let. At the first step you copy back, bring it down here to the conclusion, put it in your R and put it in your alpha. Okay, you kena ingat ya, yang ini negatif. Hati-hati because this is negative. You are taking the first step, the first step here yang you tengah nak letak sebagai conclusion. So be careful here with the negative or positive sign. So here must be in radian. Okay, sama ada you nak tulis 0.313 pi ataupun you nak tulis 0.938 rad pun acceptable. Both are just fine. Okay, yang penting ada rad, yang penting ada apa ni? R, ada nilai R dan juga ada nilai alpha dalam bentuk radian. That's it. And please, this thing must be written. Mesti ditulis. Kalau kamu tulis jawapan ni sahaja, tidak lengkap. Tak lengkap. Jawapan yang lengkap adalah bersama dia punya express. Dia yang kata, soalan kata express this thing. So you gotta write the expression back. Gotta write it back. Okay, gotta write it back. Remember that. Tulis penuh. Okay, now dekat sini lah bahagian solving. Okay, saya akan ambil masa lebih sikit lah. Sebab saya habis lagi ajar. But I'll try to go fast, yeah. So now, dia yang kata solve 2 cos theta plus 3 sin theta is equals to 1 with theta is in between 0 and 2 pi. So dia solve. They say that we have to solve bermaksud dalam R form lah tu. Macam mana nak solve yang ni? Dia yang kata solve this thing, right? Dia yang kata dalam soalan, they say that solve this thing. But we cannot solve these things until we change it into R form. So we already got it. We already got our R form. Therefore, what we have to do is just use it. So I'm just going to duplicate this and make it equal to 1. Right? This thing is equal to this thing. This is our R form. Therefore, untuk buat calculation, untuk cari R, untuk cari theta, kita memang kena pakai dalam R form sahaja. As I said just now, having the R form is very good to find the value of theta. Tapi dengan syarat soalan bagi equal to apa-apalah. Soalan yang bagi equal to 1 or equal to 2 up to the question. And then, do you know, is this a linear? something in front of the cos. Is it a linear? No, it's not a linear yet. So how to make it linear? So cos theta minus saya tak nak guna ni tau. Saya tak nak guna ni. Saya nak guna ini. Saya nak pakai my 56.31 di sini. Yeah, I want to use in degree sebab calculation senang in degree. 56.31 equals to 1 over square root. Oh wow. Yeah, saya nak pakai my alpha, my degree alpha in degree. Untuk calculation, I'll use back the degree because it's much more easier and not confusing lah. Itu je. Okay. So I've got my single cos already. So this is surely linear lah, linear form. Okay, this is surely linear form. And so I can now highlight this. Maybe I should use, no. Maybe I should use yellow. So I highlight everything here warna yellow ni becoming alpha. So sebab tu jangan takut. Whatever linear di dalam ni, whatever you have here dalam bahagian linear yang ada angle ni pelik-pelik. Macam ni lah, pelik-pelik maksud saya macam minus theta minus 56.31. Pelik kan? So yang pelik-pelik ni lah, tak kisahlah apa pun, dia bukan pelik. It's just about whatever here in the bracket, in the linear part here, change it into alpha. Just change it into alpha. Don't argue, don't be confusing. No, you just follow it. Just follow it. Tukarkan highlight warna kuning ni kepada alpha. That's it. Kita nak buat dia sebagai sementara punya angle. Okay, this yellow angle here, I change it into alpha just for temporary only. Okay, untuk sementara sahaja, and the rest of it saya salin. So I got cos alpha is equals to 1 over square root 13. Ya Allah. Okay, square root 13. Huduhnya. Tak apalah. So therefore, cos is equals to, alpha is equals to shift cos 1 over square root 13. Therefore, my answer is 73.9 degree. 73.9 degree. Okay, just leave it there. Dia akan macam tu. As I said, dalam larka, walaupun dia nak radian, kita boleh buat pengiraan dalam degree. Dalam pengiraan degree tu tak ada masalah langsung pun. It doesn't matter. Okay. Now R. R kita adalah, what is our R? Radian. Radian pula. Range. Range is theta is in between 0 and 2 pi, right? Tapi kita tak naklah letak 2 pi. Kita nak letak theta is in between 0 and until 360 degree. Kita nak buat pengiraan dalam degree dahulu. Tulis situ. Note. Buat pengiraan. Buat pengiraan dalam degree, dalam darjah tidak ada masalah. Tidak ada masalah pun. So boleh. So just fine. And then what you have to do is fix. Your theta must be changed into this. Your theta must be changed into this. Kena tukar. Sebab tu saya pakai 56 tu tadi. Saya tukar kepada degree. Because I know that it must be changed. Therefore, the 360 degree minus minus 56.31, you will get 303.69. Well, here is negative 56.31. So this is your new range. Okay, this is your new range. Okay, your new range has been fixed. Dah ditukar. Now you kena buat quadrant pula. Quadrant sekarang adalah positive cos. So here is positive cos. Therefore positive cos is the first quadrant and the fourth quadrant. So here is the first and the fourth quadrant. Lorekkan alpha. Lorekkan alpha. Dekat sini perlu double check. You kena sentiasa ingat that quadrant and range berkait rapat. Okay, your new range right now, saya rasa kena highlight lah ni. Highlight kamera ni bagi nampak sikit. Your new range here, tebal kan? Your new range here is starting from negative 56, you know. Negative 56. And your alpha here is 73.9. Therefore, your dot, maybe I should use dot. Therefore, your negative, this is your negative 56.31. Dekat sini saya keluarkan negatif tu, negative 56. This is negative 73 lah kan. Sebab dia kat bawah kan. So, bila dia kat bawah, dia ada negatif lah. Negative value. Negative angle lah maksudnya. Bawah ni maksudnya negative angle. So what I did here, the dotted line here is just focusing that, oh dia dalam. Dia di lingkungan, di dalam lingkungan 73.9, right? Okay, so yeah. So now what we have to do is check the jawapan here. The jawapan here must be from here. Okay, whatever your alpha, you copy back, duplicate, put it there. Okay, and then equal to your answer. Your first answer is alpha. Your alpha is what? Your alpha is 73.9. That is your first answer. The thing is, dia punya maksimum sampai 303.7. Okay, so you gotta check again whether dia sampai tak. Oh, macam ni pun boleh. Yelah, sebab ini kan melebihi 180. So, bolehlah saya buat macam ni. So, 360 tolakkan dengan 73.9. Saya akan dapat 286.1. So, I write it down. 286.1. Ada lagi tak yang saya boleh cari? Can I go down? Can I take 79? Can I take negative 73.9? Can I take it? Tak boleh lah sebab limit saya adalah negatif 56.31. So tak cukup lah untuk saya ambil angle yang di bawahnya. Tak boleh. Kalau ada setengah, kalau dotted line di sini and you punya angle di sini, you gotta take it. You get what I mean? So inilah sebabnya saya buat dotted line ni, supaya nak bagi menunjukkan, oh aku tak perlu ambil 73.9. I don't have to take this because the minimum range is this. So the minimum range of that tak mencukupi untuk saya ambil 73.9 negative angle here. Okay, so no need. So dekat sini memang kena pandai baca lah. Kena pandai baca range baru kamu. Okay, kena pandai baca range baru bersama kuadran di sini. Sebab kadang-kadang you memang akan tertinggal beberapa jawapan. Tertinggal ataupun tertambah. So that is the things that hopefully we can avoid lah. Okay. Macam mana nak avoid, memang kamu kena buat banyak-banyak latihan. Okay, therefore your theta is 130.21 degree. Kira ya, tolong double check. And then here is 3.2.41 degree. Okay, the thing is you tak nak degree, jawapan mesti dalam rad, jawapan mesti dalam radian. So you change it into 0.723 pi and 1.902 pi rad, ataupun you juga boleh letak jawapan sebagai 2.271 radian ataupun 5.975 radian. You boleh letak salah satu sahaja, okay? Letak sama ada in terms, your answer can be in terms of radian or bukan. Your answer can be in terms of pi. You nak tulis dalam pi pun boleh, ataupun you nak darabkan terus pi. Tekan calculator akan dapat jawapan ini. Both are acceptable. Okay, just choose one of it. So that's it. That is how careful you bermain dengan quadrant dan juga new range. Maybe you should write it down there. New range. So new range ni yang perlu extra careful lah. Saya rasa itu yang kamu kena tulis, extra careful. Extra careful with the new range. Tolong double check your answers with mine, alright? So that is, kalau ada salah tolong betulkan, jangan segan. Now I shall go to the final LO from me. Sikit lagi nak habis, then we done. Okay, tak banyak dah, tinggal sikit je dari saya lagi. And then you can go with the quiz at 11 o'clock. Saya kena release, belum release lagi. Shall we go now to the last LO? So the last LO, find the maximum and minimum value of trigonometric expression below. Okay, so now what we have to do is let f theta. Saya pakai f theta sebab dia theta. Kalau dia x, kalau dia cos x, pakailah fx. Okay, kita letkan dia. F theta is equals to 2 cos theta. Okay, and then yang pertama, step 1. When cos theta is equals to 1, f theta will be equals to 2 times 1, which is equals to 2. Senang je. Therefore, in conclusion, terus tulis conclusion, that the maximum value of f theta is equal to 2. Dah, macam tu je. Easy. That is the conclusion of maximum value. Saya tukarlah kepada merah. So conclusion wajib tulis. This is your 1 mark. Okay, this is 1 mark, 2 marks. Please write it down. Jangan tinggal mana-mana step. Step kedua, when cos theta is equals to negative 1, f theta is equals to 2 times negative 1, which is equals to negative 2. Okay. Therefore, the minimum value of f theta is equals to negative 2. So you get, so that's it. That is how easy you find the minimum and the maximum value. So basically step 1 dan step 2 ni penting lah. step 1 ni adalah you kena tulis when cos theta is equals to 1. Okay. Kenapa dia equals to 1? Kenapa dia equals to 1? It is just literally because of this. Because of this graph. This cos graph. Oh ya Allah. Because of this cos graph, maximum dia 1 dan minimum dia negatif 1. Okay, so this is the maximum of the graph lah. Okay, maximum of the graph. Bukan jawapan tau. This is just the graph punya maximum. This is cos x. Oh no, this is cos theta. Okay, so this is where the cos x is equals to 1. Okay, inilah yang saya tulis ni. When cos theta is equals to 1, you just have to sub in the nilai 1 ke dalam function kamu, and then dapat jawapan positif tu. Kalau dapat jawapan positif tu, maksudnya dia maksimum. Sebab dia lagi besar daripada jawapan minimum. So dia max lah. Okay, and the second step is where you have to write the cos theta is equals to negative 1. Benda ni statement. Statement ni wajib ditulis. Okay, wajib ditulis. Barulah boleh masuk ke dalam function. Bila dah masuk dalam function, dapat tahu, oh ni lagi kecil. Therefore, when this is lesser, and therefore this is the minimum value of of your soalan lah, of your f theta, which is negative 2. This is how easy you find the max and the mean. Okay, now let's go to the second example. Saya dah terus buat kat sini. So I let it first into becoming f theta. Tolong biasakan let. Okay, let it first into sort of like you name it. When you name it, it's going to be much easier to write your answer. Okay, so now statement yang pertama, step 1, is when sine theta is equals to 1. Kenapa equals to 1 and equals to negative 1? Because this graph, this is y equals to sine x. Ataupun sine theta lah, kamu suka sine theta kan. So basically, the maximum paling tinggi adalah 1 dan paling rendah adalah negatif 1, right? So basically, you just make a statement. Statement yang pertama adalah when sine is 1, therefore negative 5 times 1 is negative 5. Jadi, you akan perasan, oh this is negative 5 pula, dah jadi negative 5 pula. Okay, cuba tengok statement yang kedua. Tengok statement yang kedua, when sine theta is equals to negative 1, negative 1 times with negative 5 akan dapat 5 pula. Oh, 5 is positive. Yeah, 5 should be maximum then. Yeah, memang 5 should be maximum. So maximum value of f theta is 5. Listen first, guys. Listen first. So 5, the maximum value is equals to 5 now. Okay. Pada asalnya, kamu akan perasan, oh, this is minimum, miss. Macam aku agak-agak ni pun akan jadi minimum lah kononnya. Tapi tak. Bila you masukkan dalam function dia, you will realize that, oh, suddenly it become minimum. Negative 5, suddenly it becoming minimum. And here, dah 5 lah. Oh, suddenly it become maximum. So this is how you must let lah. This is the magic of let, of using the let f theta. Okay, barulah you nampak dia masukkan, kita memasukkan jawapan ke dalam, kita memasukkan ni ke dalam function. Yeah, this is what I do right now. Okay, now the final one is let it again with f theta equals to 4 cos 2 theta plus 3. And then masukkan first statement, step 1 and step 2, masukkan cos 2 theta. So don't worry, whatever here 2 theta, ke theta minus 3, ke theta plus 56.31 ke, theta plus 180 ke, it doesn't matter here. Don't you be afraid of that. This graph tak kisahlah angle dia apa pun. Dia punya minimum dan juga maksimum tetap 1 dan negatif 1. Okay, you tak percaya, you pergilah cari kat Google. Okay, whatever angle here, the maximum of the sine and the minimum of the sine memang satu dan negatif satu. So you have to use it. Just use it. Don't be afraid. Okay, use it. Buat statement dulu dan masukkan nilai satu ke dalam function. Okay, step kedua, buat statement dulu. So negative 1 masuk ke dalam function. And you will see which one is bigger. You will see which one is bigger. So 7 is bigger. So 7 is the maximum value. And so the negative 1 is the minimum value. That's it. That is how easy you do it. Okay, just make sure you mesti let dulu. Bila you let, you akan masukkan nilai 1 and nilai negative 1 ke dalam function. Bila you masukkan ke dalam function, barulah you tahu siapa yang max, siapa yang min, yang sebenar-benarnya. Okay? Now, let's go to final question from me. Soalan yang terakhir. Find the maximum and the minimum value. Yang pertama lagi, dia dah cakap find, soalan ni, find the minimum and the maximum values for the expression. Macam aku kenal je expression ni. Expression ni macam kena bentuk R form dulu. Expression ni aku tak boleh selesaikan tanpa menggunakan R form. Penyelesaian hanya boleh buat apabila telah ditukarkan expression ini kepada R form. Dah tukar kepada R form, barulah boleh cari mean and maximum value. Ataupun boleh cari values of X. As I told you before, kita nak cari value of X memang dalam R form sahaja. So nak tak nak memang kena go through, you have to go through the minimum and the max. You have to go through the technique of R form dulu, step 1 until step 5 here. And saya tak perlu ulang lagi ni. I have told you, I have taught you before, right? Just one thing that I need to make you know, whenever this is sine, sini akan sine juga. So kalau sine, tak ada pertukaran cos. Tak ada pertukaran sine. Tak ada pertukaran simbol negatif positif. So kalau sini negatif, sini negatif. Cuma kalau cos sahajalah yang perlu tukar simbol negatif positif tu. Okay? So this is how you remember lah. Tengok soalan ni. Kan saya kata soalan ni dia tak bagi bentuk R form kepada kamu. So you gotta think by yourself lah. Okay? Think by yourself. Okay, you gotta be careful and think by yourself. Okay? Careful, extra careful. Careful and think by yourself. It's not that hard. Remember, when this is sine, this is sine. When this is negative, this is negative. Okay, tapi kalau sini cos, sini mesti cos. Kalau sini cos, sini kena tukar sine. Okay, so then you apply the compound angle and then you darab masuk, yada-yada. You dah tahu dah macam mana nak buat R form. So settle. Akhir sekali kamu berjumpa dengan R form. So yeah, you have found the R form. Very happy. Panjang kan? So all of this is marks is around 8 marks. Okay, banyak. Markah ni sangat banyak. Okay. So dekat sini akan soal chapter 6 and 7 ni akan terkeluar dalam group assignment. I will give you today or at night something like that. Okay, group assignment ni sangat penting lah. Usually ni lah soalan-soalan yang panjang begini. Okay, so now you have successfully get your R form already, right? So make sure you whatever you let here, as I said, you kena copy back pada jawapan. I repeat whatever here that you have let, you must write it back. Full. Okay, full. Write it down full. Tulis dengan penuh. Okay. Barulah dapat full marks, conclusion. And then, masuklah step yang ke-6. Kita nak mencari find the maximum and the minimum value. Yay, let's go to the final part. So ni extra lah. Ni memang sangat famous dalam exam, to be honest. And also assignment. Okay. So find the maximum and the minimum values. How to begin? We have to let F theta. Takkan kita nak pakai F theta? Kita kenalah pakai Fx. Let Fx is equals to 5 sin x 5 sin x minus 53.13. Okay, we have to let it first. And then, step yang pertama apa tadi saya ajar? When. Do you remember? When sin. So what you have to do is just follow this one. I think I should highlight this. When tu kan kamu pakai dia punya. Jangan pakai sesuka hati. Pakai dia punya angle. Tak. So when sin x minus 53.13 degree equals to 1. This is statement 1. Well, statement number 2 bermaksud the second step, when sin x minus 53.13 degree is equals to negative 1. Okay, is equals to negative 1. So you dah ada dua statement. Statement yang pertama mesti equals to 1. Statement yang kedua mesti equals to negative 1. Angle salin. Angle salin je. Okay, angle salin sahaja. It doesn't matter that. Whatever angle that you have, just follow. Okay, remember here, follow. See, this angle, follow. Okay, bukan ni lah. 2 theta, follow. 2 theta, follow. Okay, so whatever angle here, follow. Sebab that angle doesn't affect anything. All you have to do is just write it down. Okay, so now, manakala fx kita is equals to 5 times 1, which is 5. Another fx is equals to 5 times negative 1, which is negative 5. From there, kita boleh buat conclusion. Kita boleh buat conclusion saying that what? Saying that macam tadi kita tulis macam mana? The minimum value of, the minimum value. The maximum. Okay, the minimum value of f theta is negative 5, while the maximum value of f theta is equals to 5. Just like that. Buat conclusion. Mana satu yang minimum value, mana satu yang maximum value. So itulah dia. So itulah yang kita dah step 6, kita dah menjawab which one is the minimum value. So minimum value is negative 5 and the maximum value is positive 5. Tada, easy. Now, dia tak habis. Dia kata dalam soalan, kamu jangan lupa ya, kita tak habis jawab lagi. Find the value of x pula. Dah, dia nak cari value of x pula. So, kena cari value of x. So, step 7, find the values of x. Where this is given to you. Okay, this is the angle. So, kalau nak cari values of x ni kan, basically values of angles lah. So, as I said, to find the values of angles, mestilah akan pakai larka dan juga mestilah dalam bentuk R form. Mesti dalam bentuk R form. Buat tambahan nota di situ sendiri. Okay, values of angle memang akan melalui larka dan mesti dalam bentuk R form. Kalau soalan ni ada R form. So now we are going to duplicate this. Sebab saya malas nak tulis. Okay, and then I know that this is equals to what? So I'm going to duplicate this. Okay, dekat sini kan, you mesti pelik. Miss akan equal it to 5. Miss, kenapa Miss equal it to 5? Sabar dulu. Tengok dulu. Ini bawah sikit lah. Muat tak? Miss, kenapa ni Miss equal it to negative 5? So basically this is for maximum. This is for maximum, while this is for minimum. So ini adalah cara untuk mencari apa tu? Cara untuk mencari the value. Kita baca balik soalan. Dia kata find the maximum and the minimum values of the expression of R form ini, and then find the values of X. Dia tak suruh kita cari value of X dulu. Dia suruh kita cari minimum dan maximum dulu. So that minimum value and the maximum value akan membantu kita mencari values of X. Therefore, we just gotta use the maximum value and the minimum value that we have and then equal it to the R form kita. Okay, demi mencari X. We gotta play with the max and the min again. Okay, bila kita dah play with it, kita simplify it. Okay, kita simplify it. Tulisan saya makin bodoh. So bila kita simplify it, we will get this 2. Okay, kita akan dapat 2 ni. Miss, boleh ke kita pakai larka ni, Miss? Boleh. Are you sure, Miss? Yeah, I do. Cumanya cara penulisan larka tu dah berlainan. Okay, this is linear, right? This is linear. How do I know it's linear? Because dia memang dah single sign and single cos. While A means what? A means acute angle. Means you want to change it into alpha samaan dengan inverse of 1 lah. But if you use calculator, let me use calculator. Shift sine 1 is equals to 90 degree, right? Is equals to 90 degree. Yeah, not now. So it's equals to 90 degree. So you write it down, 90 degree. And then kalau you nak go to the range, saya sebenarnya tak nak pakai larka. Saya ada cara lain. Tapi saya tunjuk buat sementara. Kamu dengar dulu. Okay? You just listen first. Okay? So you listen first, yeah? And I don't want to write down the range again. And then I write down the Q, kan? Write down the Q. Itulah bila saya dah pergi kepada all science teacher crazy, kan? 90 degree, benda ni hanya untuk yang acute angle sahaja. Do you remember that this is for acute angle sahaja? So acute angle means less than 90 degree. Jadi kalau kamu dapat 90 degree tepat, tak perlu pakai larka. Bukan nak kata tak perlu, boleh pakai larka, cumanya cara penulisan tu a bit difficult untuk diberi markah dan juga kita menulisnya. So we don't want to put larka lah. Senang cerita, bila kita berjumpa dengan 90 degree, we do not want to write down in terms of larka, tapi ada cara yang lebih mudah lagi. Ada lagi cara yang lebih simple lagi nak tulis. So whenever you see 90 degree tepat, no need larka. Tulis tu, no need larka anymore. But we do comparison. Comparison macam mana pula, Miss? Tak susah pun. Okay, now I delete this. No more larka, delete. Tak perlu pun larka tu. We do comparison. We do compare with, simple je, jangan takut. We do compare with sine 90 degree is equals to 1. Memang sine 90 is equals to 1. Miss, how do you know it, Miss? I know it because I'm used to it. Okay, this is 90 degree. So 90 degree memang satu. Memang satu, settle. So I know this is sine, this is graph untuk sine. So sine 90 memang satu. So what I can do is just I compare it, and therefore x minus 53.13 is equals to 90 degree. Therefore, my x is equals to 90 plus 53, which is 143.13. That's my answer. One answer. Itu baru satu jawapan. Lagi satu jawapan adalah compare again. Compare again with sine. Sine apa yang negative 1? So dekat sini adalah negative 1. So negative 1 here is 270 degree. So you write down 270 degree based on sine punya graph. This is sine graph. So you have to hafal sine graph ni. Daripada form 5 lagi you dah tahu. So you hafal sine graph and you don't have a problem at all in comparing them, and therefore you answer terus jawab, terus tulis jawapan x minus 53.13 is equals to 270. Therefore x is equals to 3 something, 3, 2, 3.13, 3, 2, 3.13. Betul kan? Ya. Betul. So that is your answer. So itulah jawapan nilai X. This is the X value that you are looking for. Which one do I should use? So this is the X value that you are looking for by just using the comparison of having the sine graph. Okay. Kalau sini sine, memang you kena comparekan dengan sine lah, dengan sine graph. Okay. If your soalan, if your linear here is sine, you should compare it with the sine graph. Kalau linear kamu cos, you should compare it with the cos graph. So kena pandai lukis graph, barulah boleh compare. Oh 90 degree, sine 90 degree is actually 1. Sine 270 is actually negative 1. So when you know it, therefore you can straight away comparing it, and therefore you just straight away get your value of x. That is how easy peasy in finding the value of x by having minimum and maximum value. Is it okay, everybody? Can you understand what I mean? Can you understand what I teach for this maximum value and minimum value, and therefore finding its value of x? All these things will be a lot in the tutorial questions and also assignment. Saya memang akan release assignment tu malam ni kot, saya tak silap. Saya sepatutnya bagi hari Isnin, but I'm waiting for teaching you guys first, doing the latihan dahulu, barulah saya akan bagi group assignment itu. And I will pick who is the ketua and who is the members of the team. But for now, I would like to ask whether do you understand how to find the minimum and the maximum value? And how do you understand how do we do R form? Is it clear for you now? Ataupun masih sama-sama lagi? Ataupun mesti kena dengar lagi? I want to hear your thoughts in the chat box there. Can you say something? Clear. Yusobi, who are you? You use a different name, so I cannot remember. How about others? Can you understand? I know you will take a lot of time untuk menulis. Jadi, saya memang bagi masa untuk tengok balik semula video dan menulis dengan terang-terangan. Okay? But for now, if you have listened to me, for those of you that with me right now, do you understand what I teach? Masih loading, Miss. Oh, masih memproses. Untuk minimum dan maximum point, is it? R form okay tak? Farahin and River and you, Sobi? Is it okay? Masih menghadam. Maksud saya R form. R form clear tak? R form, is it clear? R form? R form tak ada masalah? R form juga masih menghadam? R form boleh. Okay. So yang masih menghadam ni adalah minimum dan maksimum lah. Okay, tak apa. It's okay. Sebenarnya dia senang sahaja. Okay. R form juga senang. Bagi saya yang mungkin keliru adalah maximum dan minimum value. Okay. Yang dekat situ yang ada pening-pening sikit. Tapi dia tak apa. Kamu akan belajar dengan cara menulis. Dengan cara menulis nanti kamu tulis banyak-banyak kali. Buat latihan banyak kali, kamu akan nampak lah. Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to stop now. And quizzes saya bagi tak banyak pun. Quizzes hanya 5 soalan. Daripada 10 soalan saya nak bagi, saya rasa saya buat 5 sahajalah sebab jalan kerja agak panjang. So jalan kerja agak panjang, therefore I put 5 question only. I hope you are very happy with that. Okay, saya bagi sampai hari Ahad untuk buat quizzes dan juga siapkan tutorial questions. So I'm gonna stop now. I'll see you when I see you. Okay? So Assalamualaikum, goodbye. Please tolong like and share if you feel this benefits to you and your friends. Share with all of your friends. Okay? Jangan kedekut ilmu. Kita belajar sama-sama. Okay? Tak ada apa yang, tak ada untung pun kita simpan ilmu tu. Lagi untung kita bersama-sama dengan kawan-kawan belajar bersusah payah, sharing knowledge. That is the most wonderful journey of learning. Okay? So I'll see you guys. Assalamualaikum. Goodbye. Thank you all. Thank you for listening. Kamsahamnida. Have a good day all. 3 jam saya bercakap. 3 jam kita belajar. You are a wonderful students that I would ever have. Thank you for being a wonderful student. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you all. Have a good day.